Hi, this is John. I wanted to do a quick video today showing you a little bit of 3D perspective inside of Flash. This is going to be really fast. Remember, you can always pause videos. That's why they're awesome. We're going to, for the 3D perspective, I'm going to draw a yo-yo out, and we're going to make the yo-yo come towards you and go away. Let me grab my rectangle tool, which is R on the keyboard, and I'm going to draw one half of the yo-yo, and let's change the color here to something a little more interesting. There we go. So I've got one half of my yo-yo. I'm going to duplicate that. I'm holding Alt Shift and just dragging that to duplicate it right side by side. So I have two halves of my yo-yo. And then what I want to do is grab my oval tool, which is O on the keyboard, and I'm going to make the color slightly different. And I'll go ahead and draw out an oval that is the same height as my shape. Let me scale mine down a little bit, hitting Q, and stick those together. So this is going to be a really rough yo-yo, just to let you know. So we've got the outsides of my yo-yo done. I'm going to, with my selection tool, which is V on the keyboard, right now I'm just giving it a little bit of perspective, and because yo-yos are round, let's move those together. And just because there's typically string in the middle here, I'm going to go ahead and grab my rectangle tool again, which is R on the keyboard. Grab a nice light gray, and we'll put some string inside of here. Grab my selection tool again, which is V, and I'm going to curve that to match. Beautiful. So we'll call this a yo-yo right here. You know, you can spend some more time on it, making it look better, whatever, but let's just call this a yo-yo. And I'm going to rename my layer to yo-yo because I always name my layers. Let's go ahead and select the entire yo-yo and hit F8 on your keyboard to bring up your convert to symbol dialog box. I'm going to call this a yo-yo and make sure my type is set as a movie clip. Say OK. Then let's right click and create a motion tween. Remember, creating a motion tween automatically adds a full second if you don't have anything else on your timeline. It has a keyframe at the very beginning where everything starts, and a keyframe at the end, or actually, sorry, there's nothing at the end. We're going to add a keyframe at the end. So let me hit F6 on my keyboard, and we're going to add a keyframe at the end. We'll have one at the beginning and the end so that they stay the same. And then we'll come in the center here, and I'm going to go ahead and add a keyframe, hitting F6. Come up here and grab my yo-yo. Hit Q on the keyboard to bring up my free transform tool, and I'm going to scale the yo-yo down, holding shift to make sure it doesn't get all funky on me. And then I'm going to hit my selection tool, which is V on the keyboard, and bring my yo-yo over to the side a little bit. That way, whenever it's coming in and out here, it looks like it's actually being thrown. Now you can take this a step further and you can go through and add a string to it. I'm going to scoot mine over a little more. You can go through and add a string to it. Obviously a guy can be throwing it and all of that, but essentially what you're going to get if you control enter on your keyboard is a simple yo-yo going in and out like those little kids that used to act like they were going to throw it at you and it came back, and it was really annoying back in the day. That's basically what we have here. So that is our yo-yo, and check out my other tutorials. Thanks a lot.